Hello everybody. Hopefully you guys can kind of see me. I am in the bathroom at the Hilton at Monona Terrace, as it says on the thing there. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the skincare products that I've started to use that is starting to help slowly with my breakouts. So I've been using the 3-in-1 cleanser, oily to acne, and the daytime moisturizer. So it's nighttime, so I'm not going to be using this right now. I know this is the worst time to be talking to you guys about it because I don't have the nighttime one, but so what do I normally do at nighttime is I've already put this stuff on in the morning. So I have done all of these. So at nighttime, what I do is I just take off my glasses and I usually rinse them. This is kind of like my nighttime routine right now. What I normally do, and I'm gonna do a live kind of update on what's going on with my mom on my regular page. This is just like my work page. So I'm gonna do a thing over there, and kind of give you an update on what's going on with my mom, there. But so, what I normally do is I just kind of clean off my glasses, and then I kind of try to pull my hair back. Since we're at the hotel, I don't always have a hair tie or something with me. And then what I do is I just do a little pump or two of the 3-in-1 cleanser, and I just get it on my hands and I just put it on my skin. And I just put it on and you don't have to put a lot. A little goes a long way. And I know a lot of people think that cleansers generally have like a really chemically smell. To me, I kind of like the smell. Some people say that to them it smells like bug spray. They don't like it. To me, I like it. I think it's just kind of personal preference for you. But so you're gonna put it on, and it looks like this. It doesn't really change the way your face looks. So I've put it all over my face. Boom. I didn't have to use that much, so it's gonna last you a long time. You're done. It's on your face. So then people are like, so now what? Well, you use water. You do like you normally do with soap. And then you take your towel and you pat dry. And that's literally it with your cleanser. You put it on for a couple of minutes, let it do its thing, you rinse it off, and you pat dry. And the reason that you pat dry rather than doing like a wiping motion is that the wiping motion actually clogs your pores, and it actually does damage to your skin, which ages your skin, which I had no idea that that was actually a thing.
that actually when you don't pat dry your skin, it actually clogs your pores and does damage to your skin. I had no idea that that was a thing. So I learned that very recently, that you have to pat dry your thing. So like I said, I'm not going to do this because this is daytime and I don't have the nighttime one yet. So I just wanted to hop on and show you how easy that is and how simple it is and how I do this. I do the cleanser twice a day. I do it once at night and once in the morning, and already my some places are getting worse, which is actually what happens at first, because it's actually pulling out the kind of ick, and it's supposed to do that, and it actually makes you break out worse at first, and that's kind of how you know it's working, and then it makes it better. But I've also noticed that my skin feels softer, and it feels less oily, if that makes sense. Like, it feels, and it doesn't feel dry, it just feels softer and smoother than it did. So it's actually working, even though it might not look like it's working yet, it actually is. And I've only been doing it for less than a week, and I'm already seeing like subtle changes. So it's really cool. And I'm kind of documenting the experience slowly, little by little. And like I said, you really don't use that much per time, and I'm doing it like twice a day, and it's really not using very much. So it's really kind of cool. So I wanted to hop on and talk about that. I am going to be doing another live feed in a couple of minutes, talking about my mom and kind of doing an update about that. I just wanted to hop on and do this little update about my SeneDerm stuff, because I thought it'd be cool to let everybody kind of know that I am doing it. And it lasts a long time, by the way, because the expiration date on this is 2020. So we've got some time with this stuff too. But I can tell you with all honesty, I don't think it's going to last that long, because I'm using it and I'm loving it, and I wouldn't want it to last that long, because I'm enjoying using it and I don't see a reason not to use it. And like I said, it's part of my like nighttime routine, and I'm the kind of person that doesn't like nighttime routines. I don't like having stuff I have to do or I'm obligated to do. So to get me to do something that's nighttime routine-y or morning routine, like that's the thing that I was reluctant with the lip scents. Oh my God, what do you mean there are 3 layers? Or it's gonna take me extra time to do, or whatever. I was very, you know, I don't like the fact that SeneDerm's products take time. But what I'm finding is it's worth the time. It's worth the expense. Like, these things that seem like they're such an inconvenience are actually worth it. And I think kind of in life, the things that are harder, that you have to work for, they end up being worth it, right? Like, mothers have told me that, like, children are so much work, right? And when they were single, or before they had children, they thought, I don't know if I want to have kids, or, you know what I mean? There's that moment where you're like, I'm not sure. But then when you have them, you realize that it's all worth it, that was worth it. Or that, you know, going to school is so taxing. It's worth, you know what I mean? But in the end, it's worth it because you achieve your goals. All of these different things. I'm realizing that in life, the things that are really worth it, that matter the most, are the things that challenge us, that are hard, that take that extra time. Even if it's that extra time in the morning that we're like, I don't want to take that time. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have to take the extra time. I'm finding that it's worth it. I'm discovering a lot about myself through this whole experience with my mom. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff, which I'll probably share in the next live feed. So thank you so much, everybody who joined. And if you're watching this back on Facebook, thank you so much for joining. And if you are watching this back on YouTube, thank you so much for joining, and hit the notification bell so you can actually see my videos, because there's a huge problem with that. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. And this was from the bathroom at the Hilton, and I can tell you with all honesty, it was really from the bathroom at the Hilton, because there's the toilet. Yep, keeping it real. Bye, guys.